Hello, welcome back to Sorare Assist, guys. So today I'm going to be sharing the squad that I've got for the classic MLS fantasy football on Sorare. I'm also going to be sharing my results so far as well, which have not really gone to plan so far. And also why I've sold some of my classic MLS players as well, or listed them recently. If you like the video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you've not signed up to Sorare yet, sign up using the link in the description below. That would really support this channel as well and this content going forward. So guys, yeah, just a really quick video really, just to show you how I've done on the MLS Classic season so far, with it recently kicking off again, of course. I was really excited for the MLS kicking off. I'd bought some of the bigger stars as well in the off-season at cheap prices. But it's not really gone to plan so far, I must admit. I have won a little bit of essence, but I pulled the trigger on a tier 5s, I think it was. I'm hoping to sort of get a jackpot and get someone who was maybe injured or something. Didn't really work out though. Got some pretty rubbish rewards, and I don't think much of that essence come from the actual MLS competitions themselves. So that didn't go really well. That's all really. So yeah, I'm just going to give you an update on that and just give you a reason why I've actually sold or listed some of my classic rare players recently. So the reason I've done that is because I think probably in season is probably going to be the way forward now for Sorare. There has been rumours as well that what they've done on the MLB side is where they've, I think they've done a thing where you can use your classic cards in season using energy. That might be the way that maybe Sorare football goes in the future. So that's probably going to mean that you're not going to be able to use all your classic cards every week. A lot of them you're probably going to need to use energy, which is probably not going to be that easy to obtain. So that means that a lot of your classic cards are going to have no use really. So I thought, with the prices being pretty high still in the MLS Classic teams, players for the MLS, I thought I'd list some of those. I've just narrowed down my team really to just 2 teams now, and with the sort of the best players that I had for each position, made up 2 teams from those players. I've listed some others just to free up some of that money, just because of the potential risk of how the classic competition is going to look in the future. Well, I will be sharing my progress on Sorare so far, the MLS competitions, classic rare competitions. But I'll just quickly share the players that I've kept and that I'll be going forward with on my Sorare journey. So the first player is the goalkeeper, Brad Stuber for Austin. Not really scoring that fantastic recently, but he is capable of getting some high scores, as you can see. I've decided to keep him. I've also got Kalina as well. He's obviously a fantastic scorer at the minute on Sorare in the MLS. So he's a good goalkeeper. So that's two goalies. So that means I'm basically going to be putting 2 teams in the classic competition going forward. Defenders, I've got Rafael Santos for Orlando. Again, he is a good scorer. I've also gone for Andrade for Seattle Sounders, another fantastic scorer as well. And the final defender I've got is Chebeco for Columbus Crew. Again, another one that's capable of scoring well. Now, my main premise here really is, guys, is to just put 1 team in essentially. But I've gone for sort of 3 players within each sort of position. So with me having 3 players, I thought if I'm only using one of the players, then another player could potentially go in another team. And that's why I've just kept one of the other goalkeepers, Stuver, just so if that opportunity does come up and there's no one injured and I've got enough players for another team, I've just got that extra goalkeeper just so I can put that extra team in on the off chance. But my main focus is going to be having Kalina in goal and then building one solid team really, one solid classic rare team from the other players that I've got in my collection left. So there's my defenders. They're all pretty decent scorers. Midfielders, I've gone for Dreyer for San Diego. Again, he's capable of scoring well. He's got a couple of scores here. Didn't do too well in the last fixture. I think he's going to do generally well in this division. I've also got Gold as well. He's a fantastic scorer, of course, on Sorare in the MLS, so he's a fantastic option to have. And Rusnak as well for Seattle Sounders. Again, another brilliant scorer. And the terms of forwards, I've got Jesus Ferreira for Seattle Sounders. I think he's going to do well when he starts getting some more regular games. They've been in the CONCACAF Champions League or something like that they've been playing in, so he's been playing in that. He's not really had that many games in the MLS yet for Seattle, but I think he's going to do well when he does get that run of games. Number 4 I've gone for is Benteke as well for DC United. Of course, he's a fantastic scorer as well in the MLS competitions. And the final player is Moreno of Portland Timbers. Again, another one that is capable of getting some fantastic scores. So he's also in the team. Like I say, the main purpose here would be to build one solid team. If I do have enough players to chuck in another team into the classic divisions, then I will do. And I've got Stuver for that purpose. Kept him just to have him as the other goalkeeper. So I will be sharing my progress on this, guys, going forward in future videos. Let's just have a look how I've gone so far in the MLS Classic season. As I say, it's not been going well at all. This was the first week, so this was game week 56. As you can see, Andrade let me down here. Didn't do too bad, actually, to be fair. Clean sheet from Stuber. Captain did fantastic. Jesus Ferreira let me down, and so did Andrade, of course, with his 26. Which was pretty atrocious. This team didn't do well. Acosta didn't do anything at all. You can see some players here like Acosta that I'm saying that I've no longer got. These are currently listed. So you will see some players here that I did previously have but are now listed. We've also got, in this team, we've got Brad Stuber, I've now sold. Robinson got 77 here, but generally he's not the best scorer. Bassi got 82, so he did well. Carlos Gil got 60, which wasn't bad because he didn't score or assist, but he's not got back to his best yet. But I think that's because New England are playing atrociously. And my captain was Joseph Martinez, who did nothing. So that was the first game week back, guys. So this one didn't do too bad, to be fair. Just these two players let me down. I was 151 points away from a tier 1. But obviously I would have picked up some essence here potentially, I think. Let's have a look at the next fixtures then for the MLS. There wasn't any there. Game week 58, there may have been some in that one. There we go. Let's have a look how these did. Classic. There we go. So this one we again didn't do too bad, but again this Gill didn't get decisive. Captain totally let me down here. He only got 40 points, but Benteke scored. Chipurgo got a good score and a clean sheet for Kalina. But again, I don't think I really picked up much there. This team was my classic one. This one was the other team, which did pretty atrocious defensively. Captain didn't do brilliant, only 50 points. 72 from Acosta, though, he did score here. And so did Martinez, but not enough really for any sort of reward there. And I think that was there's another team. So let's just have a look at this team. So this was Brad Kazanzori in goal again. Again, no clean sheet for him. 35 for Robinson. Captain did rubbish. 74 for Roldan. And my forward did rubbish. So that was a really, really bad week there. So let's move on then to the game week 60, which I think would have been the other game where we had some less action. There we go. So let's have a look then. So we've had this one here. This one didn't do too bad, actually. Didn't get me a card award, though. Might have got me some essence. What let me down here, really, was the captain choice. Absolutely atrocious. 29. Apart from that, it might have been a good game week if Bernadeschi performed there. This one didn't do very well. Andrade Kalina let me down this time. And also Gold as captain did rubbish again, which was surprising, really. And this team, Captain Gill this time. Again, no goal or assist for him, but he got 55 overall. Martinez did rubbish and so did Acosta. Good defensive stat though, potentially there, although Brad Stuber did concede. So as you can see, guys, it's not really gone very well for me, and I thought with the potential changes in the future, I thought it was a good idea just to maybe cash in on some of these high prices that we're seeing still on the classic MLS players. Now this week we had Kalina in goal. He did well, 101 points. 62 for Shiberko. 50 points there for Bassi, which was rubbish. Captain Gill again, I don't think he's got or assisted here. And Benteke got 51 points. This team then we had Brad Stuber got on a clean sheet here, which was good. 49 from Robinson though. Captain did rubbish, 83. So did Acosta, so did Martinez. And this one, led to goal for Brad Kazan. Amo got 41, which is rubbish. 79 for Lowen, which is good. He got a goal. He got assist here, Bernadeschi, but he also error led to goal, is that? So that one good. And captain did rubbish, 31 points. So again, another blank game week, really, guys. And then more recently, I think there was a more MLS action here. So let's just have a look at that. This was 2 teams. We had Brad Stuber in goal, 52, no clean sheet there. 115 from Andrade, which was fantastic. Drea was captain, but I was annoyed, rubbish, 38. I had Orlano in this team, but I don't know why. He's one that I will be listing. And Moreno, he got an assist here, so he did well. This team wasn't too bad, really, on paper. Kalina didn't keep a clean sheet, though. Chibeko did fantastic. Rusnak didn't get much of a score, really. Pretty decent, considering no goal or assist, but this was a 0-0 draw, so that's obviously had an effect on Jesus Ferreira as well as the captain. They didn't get any goal or assist either. Benteke did get an assist here, so he got his 2. But overall, guys, as you can see, not done well at all in the MLS competitions so far. So that's why I've decided just to narrow it down really to one solid team. If I've got enough to throw another team, I will. But I've decided just to maybe try and get rid of some of my classic cards now, guys. So I think in season is probably the way forward on Sorare. So I'm sort of just preparing for that now as well. So that was it, guys. I will be sharing my future success with this one sort of majority. I'll just be one solid team that I'll be putting into these competitions. Let you know how I'll get on with that. See if I have any more luck in the classic rare MLS competition going forward right here on this channel. Okay, guys, thanks for watching as always. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you again on the next one.